Sauces. Sauces are flavorful liquid, usually thickened, that is used to season, flavor, and enhance other food. So with the sauces, we have the most famous five mother sauces, or the Espanol, Velouté, sauce tomate, bechamel, and hollandaise. The Espanol or brown sauce, a rich reduced brown stock containing herbs, tomato puree, or fresh tomatoes, and a mirepoix or brown vegetables, all thickened by brown roux. Velouté, one of five mother sauces, a white stock thickened with white roux. Tomato sauce, thinner than tomato puree, often with seasonings and other flavorings so that it is ready to use in other dishes or as a base for other sauces. Bechamel, basic French white sauce, is made by stirring milk into butter, flour, roux. It is thickened depends on the combination of butter and flour with the milk. Example, 1 tablespoon of roux plus a cup of milk. Hollandaise, made of clarified butter, egg yolk, and lemon juice, usually in a double boiler or bain-marie to prevent overheating. So our five mother sauces are Espanol, Velouté, sauce tomate, bechamel, and hollandaise. The five mother sauces. Shown in this picture are the five mother sauces with its sub-sauces. Contemporary sauces. Pan-greavies, thickened juices usually from a pan or drippings of the meat or poultry. They are served with added with a roux. Beurre blanc, a white sauce made with a reduction of white wine and shallots thickened with butter. Coulis, a thick puree usually of fruits and vegetables. Compound butters, butter flavored with herbs and spices. Compote, a dish or fruit, fresh or cooked in a syrup flavored with spices or liqueur. Relishes, salsas, and dips. Miscellaneous hot sauces. Example, raisin sauce, sour cream, etc. Not derivatives of the five mother sauces. Miscellaneous cold sauces includes vinaigrettes, horseradish, pesto, chutney, infused oil. Function of a sauce: provides moisture, provides or enhances flavor, provides richness, improves appearances, provides interest and appetite appeal. Structure of sauce: a liquid, the body of a sauce. A thickening agent. Other seasonings and flavoring ingredients. Enriching ingredients. Liquid body. Provides the base. Most classic sauces are based on 5 liquids. First, white stock for velouté, brown stock for brown sauce, milk for bechamel, tomato and stock for tomato sauce, and lastly, clarified butter for hollandaise. Thickening agents. Our first thickening agent is one of the most famous thickening agents, especially in Western cuisine, is called roux. R-O-U-X, and it is pronounced as roux. It is unequal portions of clarified butter or just a simple butter and flour. So there are three different types of roux. First is white roux, second is blonde roux, and the third one is brown roux. So what are the difference of the three roux? The white roux is usually used for white sauces. The blonde roux is usually used for velouté, and the brown roux is usually used for brown sauces such as Espanyol. So I'm going to demonstrate how to make a roux. Let's turn on the fire. Then we're going to put butter. So we can use clarified butter. So what is the meaning of clarified butter? We're going to remove the milk solids in the butter so that we can make a clarified butter. So first we're going to put the butter. So let's work in a low fire. So we use 1/4 cup of butter and we're going to use 1/4 cup of flour. So first we're going to make a clarified butter. So we're going to remove the milk solids or yung mga buo-buo na gatas na galing dito sa butter. So as you can see, konti na lang yung mga alisin natin na milk solids. So yung mga lumulutong na yan, ano yan, milk solid. So mamaya magiging ano yan, mas magiging clear yung butter natin. As you can see, clear na yung butter. Unlike kanina, mas maputi. So first we're going to make, or we're going to put a flour. So we have 1/4 cup of butter, which is clarified already. Then the flour. So we're only going to mix this one so that the flour and the butter is well incorporated. So we have blonde roux. We're going to make a brown roux. So later, huli na natin yung white roux kasi medyo kailangan yon, mas mahina pa yung apoy natin to be able to have a lighter color. Kasi minsan it varies between butters. So may mga butter na mas yellowish, may butter na mas lighter. So we're going to make a brown roux. So brown roux mas sunog siya kaysa than the blonde roux. So makikita nyo mamaya, mas maitim siya. So mas matagal siyang niluluto. And almost nutty flavor dahil due to burnt flour. So yeah. Okay, as you can see, it has a darker color. Okay, so we're going to put this here. So later magso-solidify siya like this one pag nalamigan. Ang difference lang dito sa blonde roux na nagawa natin, mas napadami yung flour natin. So medyo mas naging formed siya. Pero mamaya pag lumamig yung pare-pareho yung magiging outcome niya. So the next one, we're going to make a white roux. So this one is for our white roux. So we have butter. And then we're going to put flour. So ang white roux mas mabilis gawin dahil mas mas kailangan natin na maputi. So dapat hindi gano'n niluluto. This one, kung gusto natin siyang maging maging lighter or maging mas liquidy like this one and this one, pwede tayo mag-add ng butter. So I'm going to show you. So as you can see, yung milk solids yung nasa ilalim. Yung mga buo-buo na dapat nating alisin when making roux. So, yan. So, same na siya. Pero yung kanina pwede rin siya for our roux. Kinds of roux. So, as you can see sa color niya, we have the white, the blonde, and the brown roux. So, we're going to use that later for our sauces. Thank you. And okay, the second thickening agents that we're going to do, hindi ko na i-demonstrate, pero papakita ko yung ingredients. Sobrang simple lang. It's like a roux, a combination of flour and butter, pero hindi siya niluluto para tayong gumagawa ng dough. So, it is called beurre manier. So, this is our third and fourth thickening agent. It is called cornstarch plus water is called slurry. So, sobrang simple lang, paghahaluin lang natin sila. Tapos, hahaluin natin ng maigi para ma-dissolve. So, karaniwan itong ginagamit yung slurry sa mga Asian cuisine like pag magcha-chapsuy, pansit, beef broccoli, etc. So, it is widely used here in the Philippines. So, ito yung tinatawag na slurry, cornstarch plus water. So, this is our third thickening agent. Our fourth thickening agent is called whitewash. Whitewash. Whitewash is a mixture of water and flour. So it's like a slurry. The difference is the starch that we use. First is the cornstarch and second is the flour. We can use all-purpose flour, bread flour, or cake flour for the whitewash. Pero in cooking, pinaka-ginagamit is the all-purpose flour. So, ayan. So, kailangan lang natin i-dissolve maigi yung mga namumuong flour. So, okay. So, we have slurry, which is water and cornstarch, and we have whitewash, mixture of water and flour. Okay, our fifth thickening agent is called breadcrumbs. So, alam naman siguro natin itong breadcrumbs. Merong breadcrumbs na durog, yung pangpandesal, and this one is Japanese breadcrumbs or panko breadcrumbs. It can also be used as thickening agents. Usually, ito ginagamit as thickening agents ng lechon sauce sa Pilipinas. So, this one is called layasong. Layasong is a mixture of egg yolk and cream. So, mimix lang natin siya, egg yolk and cream. So, mix lang natin mabuti. So, this is used as thickening agents and most especially for desserts. So, sa mga sabayong, ito yung mga ginagamit natin na thickening agents. So, this is called layasong. Layasong, or yung spelling niya is layason. So, this is a mixture of egg yolk and cream. Okay, so this is our last thickening agent that we're going to discuss. This is called arrowroot. So, arrowroot is like a cornstarch. So, ganun din siya ginagamit, parang cornstarch na nilalagyan ng water. Difference is it gives a clearer and more shiny when we use this in sauce or soups. And this one is more expensive than cornstarch. So, we have 7 different thickening agents. First is roux. We have 3 different types of roux, which is white roux, blonde roux, and brown roux. Second is we have beurre manier, which is a combination of flour and butter. Pero hindi na siya niluluto. It's like we're making a dough. Okay. Next, we have slurry and whitewash. So, slurry and whitewash. Si slurry, we use cornstarch and water. Si whitewash, we use water and flour. And next, we have breadcrumbs and layasong. So, and lastly pala, before I forgot, the arrowroot. Arrowroot is like a powder, like a cornstarch, but it is more expensive and it gives a clearer and more shiny appearance if we use it in sauces and stocks. So that's our 7 different thickening agents. So next, we're going to discuss about how to cook the 5 different sauces or the 5 mother sauces. So watch out, guys. Okay, so now we're going to discuss about sauces. So what are sauces? Sauces gives a depth, a flavor, and also a color for our dish. So dapat it complements our dish. Hindi dapat siya malayo yung lasa na hindi bagay sa dish. Dapat it always complement the dish. So talking about sauces. So there are 5 different kinds of sauce, or also called as 5 mother sauces. So what are the 5 mother sauces? First is we have the velouté. Second, we have espagnol. Third, we have bechamel. Fourth, we have sauce de tomate or tomato sauce. And lastly, we have hollandaise. So, ano-ano yung mga sauce na yun? First is velouté. Ano muna yung velouté? Velouté is a mixture of white stock plus roux. So, yun lang siya. Ganun lang ka-simple. White stock and roux. Espagnol, it is a brown stock and roux. Third is sauce de tomate or tomato sauce. It is a mixture of tomatoes with a little bit of the mirepoix. Fourth is we have bechamel. Bechamel is also called as a white sauce or the white sauce. White sauce, it means it contains milk. So, bechamel has milk, then the roux plus some flavorings. And the fifth one is hollandaise. Hollandaise is also known as a mayonnaise, pero mas social siya sa mayonnaise kasi mas pure siya. So first, we're going to make a velouté. I'm going to demonstrate the velouté that is written on your module. So ang nakasulat sa module nyo, we need butter, we need flour, we need chicken stock, we need salt, and we need pepper. But earlier, we already made a roux. So we're going to omit or tatanggalin natin yung flour and butter. So ang paghahalu-haluhin na lang natin sa pan is the chicken stock, salt, pepper. Then we're going to add a roux a little at a time kasi kailangan natin makuha yung tamang consistency ng sauce natin. So making sauce, dapat hindi siya sobrang thick, hindi rin siya sobrang thin or sobrang labnaw. Dapat it can coat the back of a spoon. So dapat mako-coat niya lang yung back ng spoon like this one. Dapat hindi siya bumabagsak, hindi rin siya dapat sobrang kapal. So kailangan parang nakikita pa rin natin yung spoon na shape, pero dapat hindi siya all covered, or pag inalis natin yung spoon, dapat hindi rin siya halos nawawala. That is called the spoon test, para malaman natin yung right consistency of our sauce. And as a tip, when making sauce, dapat habang gumagawa tayo, dapat medyo malabnaw pa siya ng bahagya. Kasi after 5 to 10 minutes, lalapot pa siya, lalo na pag nalamigan. So, syempre, when serving food, pagkaluto natin sa kitchen, hindi naman agad kakainin. It will take around 3 to 5 minutes to reach the table of the guest. So, dapat iisipin natin yung kakainin na nila, ano na ang consistency ng sauce. So, dapat sanay tayong tumansya kung ano dapat ang tamang consistency. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate how to make a velouté using white stock, specifically chicken stock. Okay, so first we're going to make a simple velouté or a plain velouté. So first, we're going to boil chicken stock. So, medyo mainit na yung ating chicken stock pero hindi pa kumukulo. Let's add a little bit of pepper. We can use white or black pepper. So, konti lang kasi mamaya mag-a-adjust tayo pag nalagyan na ng roux. So, a little bit of salt. Dapat iniisip natin kung after putting the slurry or gagamitin natin dito is roux, kung ano yung consistency niya. So, dapat tinitikman natin siya. Okay. So for this one, we're going to use a roux. So this is a blonde roux. Kasi velouté niya yung gagamitin natin. Hindi tayo pwedeng gumamit ng brown roux dito kasi magda-darken. So dapat we're going to use blonde roux. So dapat pag naglalagay tayo ng roux, hinahalo natin maigi. Okay. So yung consistency niya kulang pa. So we keep on adding the roux. So, dagdagan pa natin ng konti. Dahan-dahan lang, hindi dapat natin dinadamihan. So, what if nasobrahan tayo sa add ng roux? Magdadagdag lang ulit tayo ng chicken stock para lumabnaw siya uli kung nasobra tayo na palapot masyado. Okay, so we're going to turn off the fire. We're going to test it first if the consistency is already okay. So, as you can observe, kulang pa siya. So, masyado pa siyang malabnaw for a roux. So, dagdagan pa natin ng konting-konti na lang. Okay. So, let's turn on again the fire. And we're going to mix. So, yung kulay niya, ano ang ma-observe nyo? Para siyang gravy. Diba? Para siyang gravy ng KFC. So, the gravy is, especially if you're using chicken, it is for chicken. So, para sa mga chicken dish din, yung ginagawa natin chicken. So, gravy siya. So, I'm good with the consistency. So, we have a velouté, a very simple velouté. But, with this velouté, we can upgrade it. So, pwede natin lagyan ng mushroom. Ang tawag na sa kanya is mushroom velouté. Okay, so we're just going to put mushrooms. Then let it boil for about a minute para medyo maluto lang yung mushrooms. So, ano pang pwede nating ilagay dito? Pwede din natin itong lagyan ng rosemary kesa sa mushroom. So, ang tawag naman dun sa kanya is rosemary velouté. So, marami tayong pwedeng gawing ibang twist when cooking velouté. So, I'm good with the consistency. See, it coats the back of the spoon. Not so thick and not so thin. Ayan. So, ganyan dapat ang consistency. Hindi tayo gumagawa ng paste. Gumagawa tayo ng sauce. So, this is our first sauce, which is velouté. Okay, we're going to make our second mother sauce. It is called the bechamel or white sauce. So, first, we need milk. So, nakasulat yun sa module nyo. We need flour, butter, milk, a little bit of salt, ground nutmeg. So, since we already made a white roux, so hindi na tayo gagamit ng flour and butter, diretso na tayo. Lalagyan natin yung milk, then lalagyan natin pa konti-konti yung roux. We're going to use the white roux that we made. So, first, we're going to turn on the fire. We're going to put the milk. So, this milk is fresh milk. Hindi tayo gagamit ng mga evaporated milk, dapat fresh milk. So, afterwards, antay lang natin siya medyo mag-boil. Then, pwede na natin siya lagyan ng konting bay leaf, konting garlic, para mag-add ng flavor sa ating bechamel or white sauce. Pero, ito yung the simplest bechamel that we can do. So, sobrang simple. Flour, butter, milk, salt, and nutmeg. So, yung nutmeg, it is a spice. So, yun yung nagbibigay ng distinct flavor sa ating bechamel or white sauce. So, we're just going to let this simmer for a while. Pero, pwede na natin siya lagyan ng konting salt. Okay. Tansyahin na lang natin mamaya pag nalagay na natin yung ating roux kung kulang pa siya. So, wag nating i-over-season muna kasi hindi pa natin siya nasusubukan or natitikman. So, medyo nagsisimmer na siya. Lagyan natin ng konti natin na blonde roux. So, konti lang muna. Then, don't forget to mix it. Give it a good stir. Kasi, mas madali siyang masunog kesa doon sa velouté dahil yung milk, medyo meron siyang sugar content. So, mas madali siyang masunog. So, medyo kulang pa. Dagdagan pa natin ng konti ng roux. So, yan. Then, afterwards, haluin lang uli natin. Okay, then we can put a little bit of nutmeg. So, konti lang para lang magkaroon siya ng konting touch. Okay, so let's turn off the fire. Okay, let's check it again. Let's spoon check. Okay, so we have a good consistency of sauce. Pero pwede pa natin siyang bawasan ng konting lapot. Dahil mamaya mas lalapot to. So, we only need to do is to add a little bit of milk. So, yan. Okay na yan. May ground nutmeg. Meron na rin tayo nilagay na salt. So, yung iba pwede natin lagyan ng pepper. Yung iba, nilalagyan to ng fresh garlic para mag-add ng flavor or bay leaves. Or yung iba naglalagay din ng cloves, which is in Tagalog, ang tawag sa kanya is pako. Kasi mukha siyang nail or pako. So, for me, okay na tong consistency na to. Down to our third sauce in our 5 mother sauces, we're going to make a tomato sauce. So, or sauce de tomate in French. So, it is very easy. We only need simple ingredients like oil, garlic, salt, a little bit of sugar, chicken stock, or we can also use vegetable stock, and tomatoes. So, napakadali, igigisa lang natin siya lahat. Then afterwards, pwede natin siyang i-puree para maging tomato sauce natin. So, okay, so our pan is already hot. We're going to put oil. Then we're going to saute the garlic for about 2 minutes. So after 2 minutes, we're going to put our tomatoes. So yung kamatis natin, pwedeng kasama yung buto, pwede ring hindi. Then we're going to add chicken stock. So para lumambot yung ating kamatis. So after about 10 minutes, so medyo lumambot na yung tomatoes natin, imamash na natin siya ng paunti-unti. Then we're going to add our sugar para hindi naman sobrang asim ng kamatis natin. Then a little bit of salt. So we can also add different spices like basil or oregano for our tomato sauce para magkaroon siya ng distinct flavor. Okay, so after this one, para mas maging maganda ang consistency ng tomato sauce natin, pwede natin siyang i-puree. So, paano i-puree? I-blender lang natin for about 30 seconds. Then, babalik natin sa pan para palaputin. So, we don't need any thickening agents for the tomato sauce. Ang kailangan lang nating method to thicken it is reduction or i-reduce natin yung water content para lumapot siya. Okay. I'm just going to puree the tomatoes. Okay, in the same pan, we're going to pour our pureed tomato. So, blender lang natin siya. So, as you can see, yung kamatis, hindi siya medyo sobrang red because we only use local tomatoes. So, pag gumamit tayo ng plum tomatoes, which is bigger and mas deeper red yung color, mas ma-achieve natin yung dark or deep red tomato color. So, yan. So, we are done with our tomato sauce. So, this is our third sauce. Okay, guys, so we're going to make Espanyol or a brown sauce. So, please refer on your module Pero ang gagawin natin ngayon is a smaller portion. Ni-reduce natin into 1/4 yung recipe na nakasulat sa module nyo. So, in your module, there is butter and flour. So, since we have already a brown roux, di ba I told you earlier, it will become solid. So, yan. Hindi na siya bumabagsak. So, we're going to use this brown roux, but we're not going to omit the butter. Gagamitin pa rin natin yung butter kasi magigisa tayo. So, we can replace the butter with oil. Pero ang aalisin lang natin sa recipe is the flour. Kasi we're going to make use of this brown roux. So, first, we're going to turn on the heat. A small amount of butter. So yan, let's just wait until the butter is completely melted. So, we can already add about 1 tablespoon of chopped onion. We're just going to saute this until it is already translucent. So, let's just mix it. Okay, next we're going to add about half a tablespoon of garlic. Then let's just wait for about 15 seconds or until the onion and the garlic is completely sauteed. So malalaman natin yung onion na luto na pag medyo translucent na siya or medyo nakikita na natin or nagiging hindi na siya puting-puti, medyo nagiging clear na ng bahagya. So yan. So we're going to add celery. So konti lang. So about a tablespoon of celery. Then, about 2 tablespoons of carrots. So, haluin lang natin siya hanggang magisa siya ng maayos. So, about 30 seconds. Okay, next, so we're going to add our tomato puree. Then, our beef stock. Then, maglalagay din tayo ng bouquet garni. So, mamaya aalisin natin lahat yan. We're going to use a strainer to strain the vegetables para makuha natin yung sauce na smooth. So, let it simmer for about 5 minutes. So, after 5 minutes, it is already simmering. Hinaan lang natin siya. Okay guys, after 30 minutes, it's already simmered. So, we're going to remove the bouquet garni. Then, we're going to add the brown roux. So, konti-konti lang until makuha natin yung consistency na gusto natin. So, haluin muna natin. Nakuha na natin yung gusto nating consistency. So, let's just taste this first para malaman natin kung okay na siya. So, pwede pa tayo magdagdag ng konting pepper. So, haluin lang uli natin. Then, we're going to strain this para maalis yung mga vegetables or other impurities na kanina yung nilagay natin. So, let's just strain this. Okay, so we have a brown sauce or español. Okay, so now we're going to make the last of our 5 mother sauces, which is hollandaise sauce. So hollandaise sauce consists of clarified butter, eggs, and lemon juice. Yun yung basic na content ng hollandaise sauce natin. So one of the techniques is we need water para mas lighter yung hollandaise natin. Hindi dapat laging puro butter, puro butter. Lagyan natin ng konting water The ratio of the water, each and every egg yolk is 1 tablespoon of water, and for every 3 egg yolks, we need half cup of clarified butter. So first, we need a double boiler. So we need a mixing bowl and a saucepan. So we can also use double boiler, parang yung ginagamit sa baking. But this is a good alternative, a mixing bowl and a saucepan. So we're going to turn on the heat. So nilagay na natin dito yung egg yolk and lemon juice. So dapat yung water natin sa ilalim hindi sobrang init kasi mangyayari dito magiging scrambled egg siya. Then, yung clarified butter natin dapat hindi din sobrang init. Dahil pag nilagay natin para tayong nag-scrambled egg, ang pangit na niya tingnan. So first, we already put the egg yolk and lemon juice. So lagyan natin ng konting salt. Sa recipe walang nakalagay na salt, but I encourage to put salt para may konting lasa yung hollandaise sauce natin. So beat lang natin ng bahagya, then we're going to put the clarified butter a konti-konti hanggang ma-meet natin yung consistency na gusto natin. So yan. Hinaan natin ng konti yung apoy. So konti-konti, hindi natin siya pwedeng ibuhos kasi pag binuhos natin siya, hindi magkakaroon ng emulsifying effect yung ating hollandaise sauce. So, konti-konti lang ilagay ng butter. As you can see, nag-incorporate mabuti yung butter natin dun sa egg yolk. Hindi siya yung nagse-separate. Kasi pa unti-unti lang natin siya nilalagay. So, dapat ang paglalagay niya, hintay muna nating mahalo mabuti bago natin dinadagdagan. Okay, so nalagay na natin yung butter natin. Antay lang natin maluto. So we're going to turn off the heat kasi okay na yung consistency ng ating hollandaise sauce. So to achieve a light fluffy hollandaise sauce, we need water. So we're going to check the consistency of our hollandaise sauce. So etong hollandaise sauce natin, dapat mas malapot ng konti doon sa mga sauces na ginawa natin. Kasi it is like a mayonnaise. So, kailangan very smooth siya. So, spoon check muna natin. So, we're going to coat the back of the spoon. As you can see, mas nako-coat siya kaysa doon sa mga ibang sauce kasi we need a thicker consistency of hollandaise sauce than any other 5 mother sauces. So, we're going to transfer this down. Okay, so guys, we are done with our 5 mother sauces. So, let's review. What are our 5 mother sauces? First, we have velouté. Second, we have bechamel. Third, we have tomato sauce. Fourth, we have Espanol or brown sauce. And lastly, we have hollandaise sauce. So, ano-ano ba ang difference ng mga yon? So, the velouté. The velouté has white stock and roux. So, yun ang main ingredients niya. White stock and roux. We can make different kinds of velouté like mushroom velouté, rosemary velouté, fresh herbs velouté, mint velouté. So we can use velouté as a base and we can put any other ingredients to have a distinct flavor for our velouté. Okay, our second sauce is bechamel. So bechamel is a white sauce. So it's a combination of milk and roux. Then we put a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of salt. So this is a base for mga white sauce dish like pasta, sauces, carbonara. We can make different kinds of sauce using this sauce, such as we can add cheese. So we have a cheese sauce. So saan pa natin siya pwedeng gamitin? We can add mushrooms, so we have a creamy mushroom sauce. We can add potatoes. So we have a baked potatoes using this mushroom. This white sauce. So marami siyang pwedeng paggamitan. Pwede siyang gamitin as a sauce for our main course or meat dish. So we have bechamel or white sauce. Third sauce, we have tomato sauce. So marami siyang pwede ring gawin. Pwede rin natin itong gamitin as nacho sauce. Pwede gamitin sa pasta. Pwede natin gamitin to sa mga ulam natin na with tomato sauce, for example, baked pork loin in tomato sauce, seared fish in tomato sauce. So pwede rin natin ito lagyan ng mga celery. Pwede rin natin ito lagyan ng mint, thyme. Pwede rin natin lagyan ito ng cumin. So marami tayong pwedeng gawin to para ma-innovate natin yung red sauce. Red sauce is just a base. This one is tomato sauce or red sauce. The fourth sauce that we have is Espanol or the brown sauce. So this sauce is usually for beef and for pork, pero mostly mas ginagamit siya sa beef. We can use the brown sauce for our demi-glace sauce, which is a thick sauce that contains a reduction of the brown sauce. So marami rin tayong pwedeng dagdag dito. Pwede rin natin siya lagyan ng bell peppers, mushrooms, onion. So tayo na ang bahalang gumawa ng mga names for this one. So for example, nilagyan natin ng mushroom. We have mushroom brown sauce. So we should be innovative in giving names of the sauces. But the most important thing is kailangan na-retain yung identity ng sauce, na white sauce ba siya, velouté ba siya, tomato sauce ba siya, brown sauce ba siya. So dapat na-maintain yung identity, but we need to put a distinct flavor or distinct ingredients to make it our own. So our last sauce for our 5 mother sauces is this one, Hollandaise sauce, or also known as, in layman's term, mayonnaise. So anong laman nito? Ang laman lang nito is egg yolk, butter. Ang mayonnaise din, ang laman nun is egg yolk. Ang fat na ginagamit naman sa kanya usually is oil. But this one, in French cuisine, we use butter for our mayonnaise. So ano ang pwede natin gawin dito sa Hollandaise sauce natin? Pwede natin lagyan ng herbs and spices or just a simple garlic. We have a garlic Hollandaise sauce. Or we can put a paprika, cayenne, or chili flakes to make a chili Hollandaise sauce. Or we can put pickles so we can make a sweet Hollandaise sauce, and so on and so forth. So that's all, guys, for our 5 mother sauces. Hope you guys understood the things that we discussed today. So please review all your lessons and please read your modules. So hope to see you guys next week for our next videos. We're going to talk about how to cook soup and meats. So watch out, guys. Goodbye.